Hey, this is Charles Onyet, and I'm playing as a barbarian in Diablo 3 and about to take on the Butcher, the end boss of Act 1, and just give an overview of how he plays in normal mode. There are three other difficulty... I'm just going to skip the story here. There are three other difficulty settings in Diablo 3, but this is just my first playthrough, so this is a basic overview of how the boss design has changed. It's actually quite a bit different from Diablo 2. Diablo 2 tended to be much more annoying in nature. Most of the bosses were extremely frustrating to fight, mostly because you had potions that you could spam to try and stay alive during a fight. So what you see here is a little bit more variety on the boss's part. In terms of attack patterns, he'll throw out a grappling hook to try and snare me, which I can avoid by using some of the barbarian's faster moving skills, such as leap right there, and I also have Furious Charge, which sprints me forward a little bit, so I can use those to get out of the way of his grappling hook, as well as his hammer smashes. And when he does charge, which we'll probably see in a second here, once he revs up, there I can get out of the way of that attack. Miss his grappling hook. He also has some spears that he throws out from time to time, as well as that attack. There's his charge. That'll actually stun him for a little bit. And then if you're actually watching the background here, get away from that. The floor catches on fire in various parts. You can get a little warning about that when the floor starts to heat up, but obviously you want to be out of the way when that starts to happen, like I completely failed to do there. But yeah, using some fast-moving skills to get out of the way of that kind of thing would be useful, I would imagine, at harder difficulties when this is a much more challenging encounter. I am over-leveled right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and take him out. But that is basically the entirety of his arsenal. And yeah, I look forward to seeing how that encounter will evolve. And then, of course, not so awesome loot this time. But yeah, you get a big loot drop pile after taking out a boss. You also have these healing wells on the side of the battlefield that you could use if you're lower level, or perhaps in a more challenging encounter to try and stay alive. So thanks for watching, and if you want to see a lot more on Diablo 3, you can check out IGN.com or IGN's YouTube page.